Hi, I'm Laura, and this is LAYLO Wellness. Today's practice is going to focus on just giving yourself a good overall stretch, letting yourself let go of any stress or tension in your body so you can slow down and find a little bit of stress relief. Let's get started. We're going to start today's practice on our back, letting ourselves just sort of be for a few moments. So let yourself come all the way down to the floor, coming into a restorative pose. Let your feet come to the edges of your mat. Knees falling together here in the center. You can let your arms rest alongside your body, or if it feels good, maybe even bring those palms up to cover the eyes, providing just a little bit of gentle pressure on the sinuses to help them release a little bit. Take a few moments here to settle in and check in with your body. See what's feeling amazing today. And notice what might need a little extra TLC. Focusing in on your thoughts. Observe if they feel sort of chaotic, or you're thinking a lot about something in the past or something in the future, or if you're feeling grounded in the present moment. You don't need to change it, you just want to notice it. And we start to tap into our breath. Taking the breath a little bit slower, maybe a little more deeply. Feel the breath as it moves through your body, your chest rising and falling. Every exhale allowing you to release any tension in the body. Start to bring into your inhale focus on that breath and body, and on the exhale, letting those other thoughts and distractions begin to drift away. And on your next exhale, open your mouth and just sigh that breath out. And on your next inhale, start to bring those knees into your chest. Bring your hands right on top of the knees. Just find a gentle rock side to side. And let the floor give your low back a little bit of massage. Maybe take those knees in a circle. Both directions. And we find stillness here in the center. Pick your head up and just look at your knees. Tuck the chin in a little bit. Rock back, rock forward, rock back. Take a bigger rock forward. Use your hands to gently push yourself up onto your toes and drop the knees down to the ground. You might need to reposition yourself on your mat. You ended up almost on the floor like I did. We're just going to let our hips sit back on top of our heels. If it gets a little too tense on the feet, go ahead and lift up, take some of that pressure off, come back down when you're ready. We're looking to take 3 slow breaths right here. Let's take a deep breath in. Use your hands to push back and onto your feet. Keep the knees bent and come into a ragdoll position, reaching for your opposite elbows, letting your belly rest on your thighs. Your head hangs free. You're looking through your knees toward the back of your mat. Letting gravity help lengthen out through the spine here. We let the hands drop toward the floor and begin to find some length in the legs. Let your hips shift forward just a little bit till they're over your ankles so you can get a little bit more depth into that forward fold. And then we slowly start to roll it up, one vertebra at a time. Let your arms just hang free here. Take a big roll through your shoulders, up, back, and down. Inhale, take a deep breath up. Lace your fingers at the top. Flip your palms toward the ceiling and rise up on your toes for palm tree. Find a little balance, just a big full body stretch. Exhale, let those heels come down, cactusing the arms. Inhale and reach. Exhale, let those hands come down alongside the body. And we just kind of distribute some of that excess energy in a nice big thoracic twist, loosening up the spine. We start to find some stillness here. Take a deep breath one more time. As you exhale, come back into your forward fold. Walking your hands forward, planting those hands, and bringing your right foot to sit outside your right hand. Maybe stepping back a little bit further on that left foot. And let your right knee drop out to the side till you're resting on the outer edge of that right foot for a lizard pose. Find some length along your neck and let gravity pull your hips toward the floor to help open it up. We're going to drop down onto that left knee now. Take your right hand, place it on the inside of the right thigh, and gently press that leg open just a little bit more. Maybe taking your gaze up to the ceiling if that feels good for you. If that feels like more pressure on your neck than you want, look straight ahead or even back down to your hand that's on the floor. Give yourself one more breath here. Then we're going to plant that hand, come into a tabletop position. Hands right underneath your shoulders, spread your fingers out wide, keep the knees right under the hips. Taking a cow and cat, inhale, lift, exhale, rounding the spine. Give yourself a couple more here, going at your own pace. We pause in the center. Tuck the toes under, walk your hands back. Coming onto your toes, dropping the heels, ragdoll. Letting the hands relax toward the floor, lengthen out the legs, forward fold. Allowing those arms to hang, roll all the way up. Take that big deep breath, lace the fingers together, flip the palms, rise up on the toes. For that palm tree, find that big stretch. Exhale, let the heels come down. Open the chest, cactus the arms. And then we allow the arms to come all the way alongside the body. Give yourself a couple of those little twists. Kind of my favorite part. Makes me feel a little bit like a kid. And then gradually finding some stillness. Take that deep breath. Exhale into your forward fold. Walking the hands forward. Stepping the left foot this time outside the left hand. Notice the feet are angled out slightly, about a 45-degree angle, before we drop the knee open. Length through the neck. Hands under those shoulders for support. And then we drop the right knee to the ground. Let's take the left hand to the inside of that left thigh, gentle pressure. We're not trying to force anything here. We're just assisting our hips to get a little extra stretch in there. Taking your gaze wherever it feels good for your neck. Then we flatten that foot, bring both hands down to the floor, and bring your knee next to the other knee. Notice I'm at a bit of an angle. It's really a kneeling plank. Let's lower down, chaturanga. Keeping the hands right underneath the shoulders. Press up into either a baby cobra or a full cobra. You decide where you stop, listening to your lower back. And then pushing the hips back, crossing here at the ankles. I'm going to roll over those legs or whatever it takes for you to get into your seated position. Let's take the feet together now into a bound angle, reaching our hands to the ankles or the shins, wherever they can reach. Sit up nice and tall. Take a deep breath and lengthen out that spine. As you exhale, pull yourself a little bit closer to your feet. You can use your elbows if you want to help those knees get just a little bit wider. Let's do it again. Take that deep breath and then drop down a little bit lower. Maybe you want to adjust your hands deeper onto the feet. Deep breath and pull even lower. Get down as low as you feel comfortable with, keeping the length through the spine. 3 slow breaths here. On your next exhale, let the spine just relax, round down, maybe dropping the shin. Then we bring the hands right outside the knees to help them come back together. And we roll all the way down to the floor. Take your arms out wide like the letter T, and then bend at the elbow so they're like a goal post. And then we drop the backs of the hands onto the floor. Let your knees drop to the right. Maybe you need to shift your hips a little bit to the left, keeping your shoulders glued to the floor here while we rest on our right side. Bringing the knees up to the center, reset your spine to neutral, and let the knees drop to the left. Again, maybe you scoot the hips a little bit to the right. Bring those knees back up to the center. Reset those hips and the spine to a neutral position. Let's bring the knees into the chest, hands on top of your knees. Gently hug the knees in. Now take a really deep breath, deep enough that your belly starts to press your legs away from you. And then exhale and pull the knees in. Help those lungs release all the air you just breathed in. Let's do that again. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue that pattern of a deep inhale and an even deeper, longer exhale. That's how we tap into that calm system in our body, the longer exhale. Come back to your restorative pose. Arms relaxing alongside the body, knees gently falling together. Give yourself 5 slow breaths here. If you have more time for your Shavasana, please take it. Otherwise, allow yourself to return to a seated position. Gently loosen up the neck. Take a deep breath together. Bringing those hands to heart center. May you have peace in your thoughts, kindness in your words, and hope in your hearts from my heart to yours. Namaste. I hope you feel a little more relaxed after today's practice. Please make sure you like, comment, and share this practice with anyone that you think might be able to benefit from it. Be sure to subscribe to the channel so that you get new releases every time they're dropped. And if you'd like to find some more ways to integrate wellness into your everyday life, please come visit me at laylowellness.com.